Hey Bliss Family, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is doing good. It's a Friday afternoon. I was supposed to take my videos in the morning for today, but because of time and I also woke up late and I'm also going through a lot, I was just like, you know what, I'll do this when I come back. And the main reason why I'm starting my video like this is just to say today I had clothes to wear. Remember last week Friday, besides me having a boil behind my thigh, the other reason why I wanted to stay behind is that I didn't have clothes to wear, you know. So, and also this week I never got to wear my two dresses that I always wear. I never got to really wear my school uniform, all the clothes that I would wear for weeks and weeks and weeks. I gave those clothes a break, and I'm sure the clothes are like shocked as to why is she not picking me, like why is she not picking me, you know. But yeah, and funny enough, what I'm wearing today, it's not even new. The only thing that is new is my summers, and this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this necklace that I got, I don't know, I think years back. It's just that I take good care of my jewelry, and also I've never been one, you know, to wear jewelry. I've always been scared to wear it, so I got to wear it. And then I'm also wearing this white vest that is also not new, and I got to wear this cardigan. And is it a cardigan? Yeah, we should just call it that. It's also not new, but then I only got to wear it in winter, and since now it's a bit cold in Johannesburg, it made sense for me to wear it. It's also not new. And then I got to wear these jeans, and they're also not new. And then I got to wear my summers. I'm checking if my video is rolling. As always, I got to wear my summers. So this was basically my outfit for today. And I felt great. So let's get to what this video is mainly about. But first, I feel like I need water or something, since I didn't eat the whole day, because we're also losing weight. So I don't eat at work. I do not eat breakfast. Like, yeah. So usually when I get home, I'm really, really hungry. So let's get to that first. So I just needed to have some sugar and also to have some water, just so that I can be able to finish this video, get to edit, and then get to do things that I have to do. So today I'm also gonna have a fake away meal. I'm just gonna make the chips that I took out, Russian, and also bread and Coke. I do have Coke at home, and then that will be it. That's what I'll be having. That will be my fake away. But then we're not talking about that today. I just wanted us to talk about my recovery plan. I've already planned what I will be doing in order for me to get back to my savings. As I've said, the goal is still the same for 2025, and I truly believe that I will get to what I've planned on doing for this year. Now remember the savings that I've used the 100 envelope, and I also got to use the snowball. Now with the snowball, I had already saved 1,500 rands, so it meant that I only got to use 1,500, because with the other months I was not done. But then I also felt like I need to recover from it, because I was now like way was not way behind. I was not way behind, but I was way ahead of the savings tracker. So that's why I feel the need that I should involve it rather than saying no, I'm starting over with it and then taking my own time with it. So with the 50 envelope, I have decided that for 8 months, which is from end of April to end of October, or is it going to be end of November, I will be saving 7,150, which is quite a lot. But then as long as I have food, as long as I have money for electricity, as long as I have a roof over my head, and as long as I have transport money, then other things they will have to wait, such as going out, having fun and all of that, they will truly have to wait. And I truly understand that it was also part of the plan that this year I am going to have a no spend year. So that's what I've decided with the 100 envelope. Now please bear in mind, I am recovering, therefore I will not be using the 100 envelope template, mainly because I have been using it, but because now I need to do a quick fix of my 50 envelope, of my 100 envelope, I have decided to save that huge amount of 7,000. This is also just to show you that if you do not want to use the 100 envelope, maybe you feel like it's slow for you, you can also get to use bigger amounts and see if they can work for you and for you to reach your savings much quicker. So that's it for the 100 envelope. So in order for me to reach 50,050 rand, I will contribute 7,150 as of the end of the month of April. Oh my god, lots of offs. So at the end of April, the last day of April, when I get paid, I will start with my 100 envelope. Now the question is, what am I going to do with this month's pay, since I'm no longer doing the 100 envelope and this was going to be the last month where I get to complete it. Now what I'm going to do with this month's pay, I am going to take all of that money and then I'll put it towards my snowball. Now remember, the goal for snowball was to buy television and to also buy a flower pot. Now I'm not gonna do that. I will put away 7,150 towards the snowball. Then it means that for the snowball, 650 will be left for me to complete it. Now I felt like this money I should say it's part of the snowball, because this is money that will be my emergency. Like, it's going to be for my emergencies in case I get any emergency for the time being, until I complete both my 100 envelope and also my minor emergency funds. So I'm going to put the 7,150 towards my emergencies, just for the 8 months that we have left in 2025. And then also the 650, when I get paid at the month of April, I will then get to top it up, and then I will have 7,800 rand. That is for my savings, that is for my emergencies, if I ever get to encounter an emergency and I am still building my 100 envelope and also building my minor emergencies. Now the 100 envelope, this money, the initial plan was that I'm gonna keep it into my normal savings account, but then I will no longer be doing that. I have decided that I will put this money, the 50,050 rand, I'll put this money towards my retirement investment. I have decided to open up an account for that. Since I am an SGB teacher, we do not have those benefits for retirement and all of that. We only have UIF. So in order for me just to keep myself safe, if I can say that, because time is moving and they usually say that the best time to save for your retirement was actually yesterday. So I'm already late. I mean, I'm turning 26 this year and I do not have any retirement fund, so that is not okay. So the 50,050 rand, I will put that money towards my retirement. And then also end of April, oh my god, now it's getting to be a mess, but I hope you are following with me. Also end of April, I have decided to start with my retirement. So it means that each and every month I will be contributing 1,000 1,700 rands. That's what I've decided on, 1,700 rands towards my retirement, and this money I can only get it when I am 55 years old, and God willingly I will still be alive. We pray that the Lord keeps us safe and he gives us more days to live by, and also just to get to see the future. So if I don't want to say if that happens, but then that is the plan, that when I'm 55 I then know that I have a retirement fund, you know. So yeah, so that 50 envelope will be for that. And then I also have a minor emergency that I had planned to have. Now this minor emergency, I planned on saving 40,000 rand. Now the 40,000 rand will be kept in my normal savings account, which is my time bank. I am going to fix the money. This is so that if I get to encounter any big emergency, maybe let's say now I have a car and maybe there's money that's needed, or now I have a house and there's money that is needed, or anything that can, maybe I lose my job, you know, then that 40,000 will come in handy for me. So that is money that I can get to access easy, because obviously it's in my time bank account. So yeah, that is my plan. That is what I plan on doing. I do have the savings trackers already designed for myself. I'll just get to show them here on the video, but then I haven't printed them because I do not have color and I don't have a black ink. But I also would like to print them in color and laminate them, and just, you know, just to motivate myself. I love pretty things, so the savings trackers being pretty is actually going to motivate me. So yeah, that is my plan, and more than anything it goes back to having a no spend year. I have to stick to the budget. Now there is no going back. But then there's also a nice savings tracker that I got to include, which was Blissful Fun. It's a Blissful Fun savings, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I said. It's a Blissful Fun savings. Now this money I will be taking in change, like any change that I get, such as maybe 100 rand, a 200 rand, 150, a 50 rand, because remember, for my piggy bank I only get to save 10 rand and 20 rand. Now the Blissful Fun savings tracker, or rather savings challenge, that is going to be just change that I get to have every month, and then that money I can then use it for anything fun that I want to do, or I can also get to use it for clothes. You know, maybe there's something that I need, a t-shirt or whatnot, a certain color of a t-shirt. Instead of me using my savings again, that money will play a role to say you can focus on your little sinking funds instead of touching your savings ever again, as I am still recovering and trying to build them. So I was really happy to come up with that savings tracker, and I think it will keep me accountable, and also it will also motivate me not to use my change, such as 50 rand, or use my 100 rand change, but then get to keep it for that. So yeah, basically that's it. Right now we are going to cash stuff my change that I got for this week, since I'm using taxis, and also we're going to count how much we need to have in my transport envelope, and am I still maybe on track, or am I off track. And then also I need to stuff in money into my piggy binder, so I'm also gonna do that in that envelope. And yeah, I think the next video, that is when I'll be showing you guys my savings trackers, laminating them and then putting them in the envelope. And since next week it's still not yet month, and that other week, that's when we will just cash stuff only though into my snowball and nothing else. And also I am still continuing with my low income, that will not change, and I'm still continuing with my piggy bank, that hasn't changed. But sometimes talking for some people it's just going to be like, okay, you're confusing us a bit. Just join me in this journey and get to see what I mean, and get to see how I am going to recover. So yeah, let's get to the cash stuffing part. And also thank you so much to everyone who just said to me, you know what, it's actually okay. it's actually okay that you did this for yourself, and it's actually okay that you didn't use a clothing account, you didn't open one, and you will recover from this. It's a lesson learned, and trust me, after these savings challenges, I will have sinking funds for clothes, sinking funds for going out. I will have those different savings challenges. It's just that now I wanted to complete these emergency funds that I wanted to create for myself. So let's get to it. Pouch, I call it kitty pouch, and I get to use it when I go to work, just to keep my change and to also keep my taxi money, because I'm just a girl and I need to have it hurts, and I need to have a pink one. Sometimes I really cannot believe it that I'm 25. There's still that inner child in me that is just like, you didn't get enough pink when you were growing up, you didn't get enough toys when you were growing up. So sometimes I really do make up for those times. And then groceries, we still have nothing. And then taxi money, every week I spend 240. So let's see how much we have left. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I have 700 rands that is left for my taxi. Now I am not going to take money that might be left over, because obviously it's a lot. I mean, we left with 2 weeks, then that means I need to have 480, but then I have 700 rands. So I will not take any leftover money, mainly because there might be rain, change of weather, and if the weather changes, then I am forced to use Uber, especially when I am going to work in the morning. So yeah, and then let's see how much change we have. See how much change we have. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40. I also took 100 rand so that I can make change for next week, because the taxi drivers, if you don't have change in the morning, sometimes you'll find someone who's kind enough to say okay, but then sometimes you find someone who's very rude and asking you, where do you think you will get change? So I think this is the 100 rands. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this is the 100 rand. So I'm going to take this 100 rand and put it here inside. I'm going to put it here inside. So I asked for change at work, and then these 10 rands, I'm going to take them to Peggy the piggy. Okay, I don't like having dirty money in my piggy bank, so I'm just going to exchange the 10 rand with this one. So I'm going to take this 10, 20, 30, then I'm going to put it towards my piggy bank with these coins as well. Then I'm going to take this 20 rand, and then I'm just going to put it here. Just going to put it here behind the 50 rand. Okay, so with the 5 rand, because we go to work, it's 22 rand. So I'm just going to take change, like at least 5 rand from here. Let's see if I do have one. So I'm going to take the 2 rand. It's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rand. So I'm going to take this one and put it in my transport binder. And then this 10 rand will go here. So now for the piggy bank, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We have a 90 rand for the piggy bank. I'm not going to count the coins. We'll count them when we cash stuff money into the piggy bank. So I have money in the piggy bank. These are 10 rands and change that I was able to get from my taxi, and the reason why I'm taking them there is because I can see I will have some leftover money. So let me just try to make my work easier. And then this one, this change, at least for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I do have 2 rands for the morning because to go to work is 22 rand. So it takes the money that is also sorted. So what I meant by me creating this challenge that is called Blissful Fun is that let's say I have 150 that is left over here. Instead of taking that 150 and giving it to my pay bank, I'm going to take the 150 and save it towards Blissful Fun savings tracker, so that, as I've said, if maybe there's something at work that needs money, or if I need a top, I need a shoe, which I doubt I'm ever gonna need, but we do not know, you know, or even if I just crave, let's say, iced coffee. Like lately I've been craving the coffee, and what's the flavor? It's salted caramel. Oh my god, I've been craving it. I even wanted to go to a restaurant just so that I can have it. So that money will be for that. At the end of the day, I'm just a girl, but no ways am I going to touch my savings ever again. That is a promise I'm making to myself, and that is also the reason why I created that savings challenge, because I know sometimes we really do get to mess up our savings trackers, savings challenges, and sometimes we do get to use the money because sometimes life hits you so hard and the only thing that you need, it's down doings. So yeah, so everything now is sorted. I don't have anything here. What I'm gonna do, actually, I'm just gonna take money for Monday. I'm gonna put this 22 rand here plus the 20 rand. So yeah, so that I can lock in this binder, because I keep my envelopes in a safe. So I'm just gonna do this. So it's 20 rand to come back and 22 rand to go to work. So I'm just gonna keep this in my bag, because you know how hectic Mondays do get. So yeah, that's it for me, Bliss family. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend ahead. Please stay safe, and also I would like to know, did you guys stick to your spending limits for this week? Were you able to stick to your financial goals? Maybe you were like, you're not gonna buy at work, you're gonna go with the lunch. Were you able to stick to that? Or you'll see next week. For myself, I was able to stick to it. I think there was a time where I was craving Doritos at work, and I could have easily used the money that was here, but I was like, no, I do have a pack of Doritos at home. And trust me, for 2 days I've been telling myself I have a pack, but when I get home, I never ate those Doritos, I never ate those knickknacks. So sometimes it's just something that will actually pass, and sometimes really do think about what you're buying, what you're spending your money on. Those snacks, that Coke, that chocolate, that samosa, that pie, that can actually be money that can go towards your pay bank, that can actually be money that can go towards your 100 envelope. So honestly, get to think about such, because I got to be someone who got to see that, oh, actually sometimes you are just wanting something, and then when you finally get home where you can have that something, you're not even thinking about it. So let's just be mindful with our spendings at work. Let's just be mindful with our spendings wherever. And yeah, anyways, bye Bliss family.